Okay, so the first step to making chicken goujons and wedges is to preheat the oven and lightly grease a non-stick baking tray. We're going to start with a potato by slicing it in half lengthways. We're going to slice then each piece of half potato again in half lengthways to create quarters, and once again each of those quarters in half to create eighths. If you do have a giant potato, you will need to cut this into smaller pieces, so you'll need to again cut each wedge to make sure that they are small enough to cook. We're going to add a teaspoon of herbs for flavour. I've used oregano, but you could use any. And I'm going to season them lightly with salt and pepper. I'm going to pop 2 teaspoons of oil in, mix them together and just set them aside to marinate. Moving on to the chicken, we need a red board and we're going to slice the chicken into even sized pieces. So we want them to be about 1 to 2 centimetres in thickness, trying to keep them all the same size, and we're going to wash our hands to reduce cross-contamination. We're going to set up 3 bowls, the first of which we're going to add 1 tablespoon of plain flour. We're also going to season this flour for a little extra flavour. The second bowl is going to have an egg cracked into it, which we're then going to beat with a fork to combine the yolk and the white. The next, we're going to add 4 tablespoons of breadcrumbs, and then we're going to complete the enrobing process. So first of all, we're dipping into the flour, and then into the beaten egg, which is going to act like a food glue, sticking the breadcrumbs onto the outside as it sets and coagulates in the oven, and then the breadcrumbs come on last, being held by the egg onto the goujon. Make sure that it is fully coated as best you can, and then repeat the process for all the remaining pieces of chicken. Then we're going to return to our wedges. We're going to pop the wedges onto the oven tray next to the chicken, and the tray is going to go into the oven, preheated oven at 200 for around 20 minutes. Might take more or less depending on your oven. The wedges will be done when they're soft if you stab them with a fork, and the chicken needs to be crisp and golden, white on the inside and over 75 degrees in the centre.